everybody, Johnny B. Good here. Welcome to Eatonton, Georgia. Today is Saturday. Oh boy, there's a Walmart right over there. I could have gone over there. I need me to go to Walmart. Anyway, today is Saturday, May 24, 2014. Local time here is 2:36. Temperature is 87 degrees. And we got to make a left turn here. Okay, today is wrongfully accused day. Wrongfully accused. I was driving on Interstate 75 just right after I went through Georgia, and Blue can only do 60 miles an hour. I see one of those Smoky Bears on the side of the road shooting people with radar. I was on the far right lane, and not too many seconds later, state trooper comes out, and I thought, uh-oh, state troopers got somebody in their mind. And I keep looking at the cars behind me, seeing who could it be, who could it be, who could it be. I'm looking, and Smoky Bears keeps dodging, keep going through the traffic. Finally catches up with me, and I thought, what? Why am I in your radar? I said to myself. And anyway, she pulls me over. This tiny little petite woman. I bet you that girl was just probably no bigger than AJ. She was very, very small. Very, very young. In fact, she still had prickles and pimples. Anyway, so I asked her, I said, what's up? She says, were you wearing your seatbelt? I said, yes, ma'am. Says, I didn't see it. I said, I was, and I was. You guys know me well enough. I'm a chicken when it comes to getting a ticket, and I am not so much as a law-abiding citizen rather than a sore loser when it comes to getting tickets. There's a big difference between somebody who abides by the law because they love the law, or somebody abides the law because they don't want to get into the commotion and all the hassle of dealing with the law. I'm the latter. So anyway, I said, yes, ma'am, I was. So she asked me for my driver's license, medical card. She also has asked me for bill blading, permits, the whole 9 yards. She also asked to see my logbook. I explained to her I'm on e-log. So she got up the passenger side catwalk there, and I had to turn my monitor towards her, show her all my last 7 days of activities, which she was satisfied. But when I pulled out my driver's license, I gave it to her. She also asked for my medical card, which I had that inside the pocket of my wallet, along with my other Wisconsin driver's license. And she asked me, she says, why do you have two driver's licenses? I said, ma'am, I don't know. I got this one here on the mail. And this one here I've had for a while, and I have no idea why. My wife said it came in the mail. Which, by the way, my wife later explains to me that I guess it's a new thing now that you see, most truck driver, if your health is normal, you get a 2-year medical card. But if you're in some kind of a blood pressure pill medication, then your medical card is only good for a year. My wife explained to me that each and every time now that she explained this to me a couple hours after I got stopped. She explained to me that from this year, every time I renew my medical card, the DMV, the Wisconsin DMV, actually sends a copy of the new driver's license to my house, which I didn't know that at the first time. And anyway, she says, how come you didn't turn it in? I said, nobody told me I had to turn it in. So she grabs both of my driver's license, instructed me to patiently wait, sit tight. She goes out to her squad car and runs my whole 9-yard paperwork. Comes back to the truck, gives me one driver's license. She said she said she was gonna keep the old one, and she was gonna return it. I don't know what she meant by that. Either she was gonna mail it back into the DMV in Wisconsin, or she was gonna tear it up or keep it as a keepsake. I have no idea. But I'm sure Eric Smith can answer all these questions. So anyway, she gives me a clean bill of inspection as far as the permits goes. All this, but she just had to give me a warning for. She gave me a warning for no seat belt. And I explained to her. She says, and here I am right now. I am emotionally mixed up right now because I should really be glad she did not give me a ticket, even though she was wrong, because I really was wearing a seatbelt. But to her point of view, she said she didn't see it. Well, she can only testify to what she's seen and what didn't she see, right? So I said, I'm not trying to get out of this. I'm sure there's nothing I can do to change your mind. But, ma'am, you are wrong. And I told her, I said, you are wrong. And she said, I'm sorry. In a polite way, she said, I'm sorry, but And I told her, and she says, well, it's not going to cost you anything. I said, yeah, but it still goes on my CSA point. And she said, yeah, but you don't get a ticket. I said, yeah, but... So, all of this is done in a polite manner, no aggression, no raising voices, no swearing, and well, all said and done, it was, all said and done, I came out with just that, a warning. And I said to her, you're costing me $25. She says, how come? I says, well, I'm supposed to get a $25 gift card every time I clear an inspection. Now I won't get it. And that was the part where she said, I'm sorry. And again, as I said, I'm emotionally, confused because, well, not confused. I mean, I should be grateful, but I'm not. I'm grateful because she didn't cost me any money, what's really count. But I feel so injustice because I did nothing wrong, right? I mean, that's the part that really gets me, I guess, is when you did nothing wrong and the law is wrong and wronged you, that really burns, you know what I mean? It really burns. And I realized that, again, I don't think she meant any foul play or any kind of whatever. Oh, come on, you guys, seriously, can you guys pull over and chat somewhere? Anyway, so Eric, my question is, was she in the right to confiscate my other driver's license? And what would be the danger of having that driver's license in the hand of someone I don't know? I mean, I realize she's a state trooper, but not every state trooper out there is honorable. She could, the possibility, my wife's fear is that she could be using that information to, identity theft and all that stuff, but I don't know. I guess I can only trust God that she will not be doing anything fishy. And when she came up, when she pulled me over, it crossed my mind to record the interaction. I was gonna videotape it, but I don't want to get into the hassle argument of who's got the right to film who, what. And next thing you know, well, so I decided not to. But yeah, that's about the issue of it. And later, when I was driving down the road, it came to my mind that Jesus and I have the same thing in common now. We were both wrongfully accused. We were both wrongfully accused for something that we did not do. The only difference is Jesus did not deserve to get the punishment, while I deserved everything. I don't know. What lesson learned is, well, we live in a broken system. We live in a broken world. People are wrong. God is sovereign above all, above everything, sovereign of everything. So, humility, I guess. All said and done is, I came out all right. Just a little bit. I don't know. Right now, the only biggest concern I have is what's going to happen to that driver's license of mine. If she, which I believe is an honorable officer of the law, will she tear it up, or will she actually mail it back to Wisconsin? And was it necessary for her to do that, or? And does every state have the same law as far as that is concerned? To which I asked her. And I also asked her, I said, I have never received or known driver's license to be mailed to home address. And this was the time, before the time my wife explained to me why why I got a new driver's license. And I told her, I said, did she asked me, she said, did you claim a lost driver's license to where you got a duplicate? And I said, no. I mean, even the new driver's license does not say duplicate. And I also pointed out to her, I said, if you look at the driver's license number, it's exactly the same. The only difference is one has got a newer date and the other one is older. So I guess that was the highlight of the day. I don't know. Maybe in some way Jesus wants me to feel what it is to be wrongfully accused. To be in his shoes. A glimpse of it anyway. That was the only biggest thing for me, was to be in the right and yet, wrongfully accused. And I also realized that it wasn't that big of a deal. I mean, come on, people have been wrongfully accused, sent to jail, sent to prison, even been executed, hung, far worse than I ever could imagine. But the principles are still the same, right? I don't know. Is it possible that whether the severity of the punishment is irrelevant? I mean, to a guy who was wrongfully accused of stealing a penny, or a guy wrongfully accused of stealing $1 million, I think both will equally feel the same injustice. Maybe that's what I'm feeling. I don't know. Anyway, all right, right now I am 28 miles away to Monroe, Georgia. Arrival ETA is at 3:39 p.m. My appointment is 17:15. So that means I can't arrive there an hour earlier. Otherwise, they'll send me out back to the gate. And more than likely, these trucks that are traveling on this road, I suspect that they're coming from Walmart. By the way, we are traveling right now on US 129. Kind of a northwest direction. And for one thing, it felt good to be able to unload some of this emotion, I guess. Kind of nice to just let it out, let you guys hear it. Oh well. Alright, we'll catch you guys later over there at Walmart. For now, have a good and godly day, everybody. Remember, Jesus said, be glad and be thankful for everything. Everything works for good for those who love Him. Peace. Well, Madison, Georgia. I guess we're just gonna keep this video going for a little bit. You guys might be interested in watching this Madison, Georgia. Oh, the TA! Oh wow! That's exactly what I needed. I need me a TA truck stop. I need me a TA truck stop, and there it is. It suddenly popped up. Yeah, how cool is that? How cool is that? Yeah, we can go, we can go, we can go. Looks like JB Hunt over here doesn't know how to park in a fuel island. Alright, we'll catch you guys later. Peace.